Hello and welcome to another video from inside the Denali Design Lab. For this week's episode, we've got the Ducati Multistrada in the shop. We are going through all of our vehicle-specific development for the mounting brackets for the lights, the wiring adapters, CanSmart controllers, to give you a complete lighting and visibility package on your Multistrada. Let me walk you through what we've done to the bike and how to get these products installed. All right, so we've just finished up all the CAD design work for the vehicle-specific parts and wiring on this Ducati Multistrada V4. Here it is all put together on the lift with the Denali prototype mounts and wiring adapters, and let me show you guys what we've set up. So starting on the front of the bike, we've done a 2 light mount setup here. Down low, we have a vehicle-specific fender mount. This is actually the exact same part that fits on the Ducati Desert X. And then here is what you saw on the screen in CAD, which is our vehicle-specific upper driving light mount. It mounts to 3 sturdy points on both sides, bridges across the middle to give you a super sturdy mount for Denali lights in the OE factory position. So the coolest part about this driving light setup is that we are using our brand new CanSmart controller to control these lights. And we can use original switches on the vehicle to control our auxiliary lighting. So for this Multistrada, we're using this button right here, and a triple click is gonna turn on your main driving lights. Triple click to turn those off. If we press, let me get them back on. If we press and hold for 3 seconds, they're gonna flash, and that tells me we've entered a dimming mode, and now I can dim those up and down to set the intensity wherever I want. Wherever we set it, when we click that high beam, they're gonna sync with the factory high beam switch. Now, the exact same thing can be done to control the bottom set of lights. And in this case, that's the amber D2s that I've triple clicked here. Same way to dim them up and down. And here's what we end up with on the front of the bike. So Joe, go ahead and hit the high beam 3 times fast, and that's gonna create the strobe with high beam. We use that feature to get people's attention. Super cool thing to do. The next thing that we did is we wired the ambers to flash as turn signals. So when Joe clicks on the factory turn signal, you're gonna see that we've programmed it to cancel our main driving light and flash the amber D2. The last thing is a strobe with horn. So when we sound our horn, the lights will flash to get extra attention to other motorists on the road. All right, so let's swing around to the rear and show you what we did on the back of the bike. So the tail light from Ducati is this big assembly here. It's a whole reflector set, and it actually has the license plate light mounted off to the side. Not sure why they did that, but what we did is we wanted ability to mount our T3s. So we tossed these to the side, and then we give you this setup here. We've relocated the license plate light and made provisions for our rear T3 mount. So this gives you all that additional rear visibility. Now Joe, yeah, when you grab the brake there, you're gonna get that super bright brake light. And when you hit the turn signal, you're gonna get our T3s switching to amber in sync with the factory turn signal. Now, while we toss that whole reflector assembly to the side, you can keep that on the bike if you want. And last but not least, we've got our brand new switchback T3 mounted on the handguard here. This is our UltraVis lighting kit. And in this case, we've done something super cool with this Multistrada. So Ducati, when you start the bike, will actually show you that blind spot detection. That's just a 2-wire JWPF. So if you cycle that ignition again, Joe, we've wired the amber T3 in sync with the blind spot detection system. So we can't demo that right now because we're in the shop, but what will happen is that when you cycle the ignition as a demo, but on the road, when your blind spot detection goes off, when there's a car in your blind spot, this T3 is gonna throw light on the whole side of your bike also illuminating the bike and the road, making you more visible to other motorists as they roll up into your blind spot. All right, so let's roll around to the right side of the bike and we'll show you our Sound Bomb horn mount. This is a vehicle specific mount. It's just prototyped on some 3D printed brackets at this point, but you see that mounts it up and out of the way, tucked in, and gives you that unbelievably loud 120 decibel horn. As we move up to the top, we'll show you the newer product range that we've been doing, which is our rally style phone mounts. And what this does is it positions your phone up above the factory display, giving you the best visibility to your phone, your GPS, whatever apps you're using, in the safest way. And all we're doing there is using vehicle-specific mounting brackets to position a 12mm crossbar. In this case, we have the DENALI RAM collaboration wireless charging phone mount, but we've also worked with Quad Lock and other brands to provide other ways of mounting any type of device mount to that 12mm crossbar. All right, so let's take a quick look at the wiring under the seat, and I can't tell you how easy it is to install accessories with the CanSmart controller. So here the unit is, it actually tucks right under here next to the battery. We've pulled it out to show you guys. And then all you gotta do is connect one cable to the battery. You connect the CAN bus cable to the Euro 5 diagnostic port on your Multistrada, which lives under there. And then you just get these 4 color-coded circuits. So once you install this under the seat, you just route your wires to the front for your auxiliary driving lights and accessory power, and then you can go to the rear for controlling the brake lights, turn signals, all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's take a quick look at the plug-and-play T3 wiring harness that we've set up. Here it is sketched out, and here it is on the bike. And this is just a prototype, but we just wanted to give you guys an overview. When you take off that rear top assembly, this is what you're gonna see here. This is your 3-pin brake light connector, and your turn signal connectors are under here. This has actually been flipped upside down. They're zip tied to the top of that panel. So our T3s just come right up through here, through our adapter. It's gonna plug in line right here. And then the turn signal wires are routed down through here and plug in line at your left and right turn signal. Hey, thanks for tuning into our video. Hopefully that gives you a good overview of what accessories we have available for your Multistrada and how to get them installed on your bike. Definitely subscribe to the channel so you guys can get updates as we do more development and content on this bike and others. And check the description below for links to our website outfitting guide, where we will fully detail this build, all the parts and accessories, and link that to the website. See you soon. Ride safe.